Hello everybody, my name is Professor Tedone, and I'm going to share with you what I know about Watson's theory of human caring. Who is Dr. Jean Watson? She was born in 1940 in Williamson, West Virginia. She graduated from Lewis Gale School of Nursing in Roanoke, Virginia in 1961. Ms. Watson continued her nursing studies at the University of Colorado in Boulder, and she earned a BS in 1964 and an MS in Psychiatric and Mental Health Nursing in 1966. She obtained a PhD in Educational Psychology and Counseling in 1973 and has been since awarded 9 honorary doctoral degrees from 6 different countries. In 1980, Watson and her colleagues founded the Center for Human Caring at the University of Colorado. This was the first interdisciplinary center for human caring knowledge for clinical practice, scholarship, administration, and leadership. Watson's 10 curative factors were worked from Yalom's 11 curative factors to formulate what we now know as her 10 curative factors. What is Yalom's 11 curative factors? Werder, Nelson, and Waldo tell us that during psychotherapy, crucial aspects of the process of change occur through of human experiences, which Yalom refers to as therapeutic factors. These factors include installation of hope, universality, imparting information, altruism, and corrective recapitulation of the primary factor group, socializing techniques, imitative behavior, interpersonal learning, group cohesiveness, and catharsis with existential factors. The 10 curative factors, now known as the 10 Caritas, are the following. The first is practicing loving kindness and equality within context of caring consciousness. One is aware of this loving kindness and equality. The second is being authentic. Being authentically present and enabling and sustaining the deep belief system that subjective life world of self and one's being cared for is present. The third is cultivating spiritual practices. Cultivating one's own spiritual practices and transpersonal self goes beyond ego and beyond self. The fourth factor is trusting authentic, caring relationships. Developing and sustaining a helping, trusting, authentic, caring relationship is very important for patient care. Number 5 is expression of positive and negative feelings. Being present to and supportive of the expression of both positive and negative feelings. Number 6, creatively using self in all ways of knowing. Creatively using self and all ways of knowing as part of the caring process. Engaging in artistry of caring, healing. Number 7 is engaging in genuine teaching learning experience that attends to wholeness and meaning. You attempt to stay within others' frame of reference. Number 8, creating healing environments at all levels whereby wholeness, beauty, comfort, dignity, and peace are potentiated. Number 9 is alignment of mind, body, spirit for wholeness in all aspects of care. Assisting with basic needs with an intentional caring consciousness, administering human care essentials which potentiate alignment of mind, body, and spirit, wholeness in all aspects of care. And the last is allowing and being open to miracles, opening and attending to mysterious dimensions of one's life-death, soul care for self, and the one being cared for, allowing and being open to miracles. The 3 words most often used to describe the 10 curative factors that we just talked about are calming, loving, and caring of self and others. Jean Watson's created something called a visual aesthetic model of the internal organization of Watson's Caring Institute. In the center, we see a heart for caring in science. And the four offshoots of that are legacy, education, research, praxis. Legacy is anything handed down from the past as from one ancestor or predecessor. Education is learning in a continuum that does not ever go away with time or experience. Learning is something that is continual and ongoing. Research, important to keep current practices. Research is something that must be done to eliminate the old ways and introduce the new ways into your mind and your thoughts. Praxis is diversity in accepting others' practices or customs that are unlike your own. And this is Jean Watson and me, and I'll tell you a little bit about my personal experience with Ms. Watson. I presented at one of her conferences a few years ago, and when I arrived, the poster that I had shipped to the conference did not arrive yet. This really angered me. I did call the company responsible for shipping 2 weeks before the presentation to assure that this poster was shipped. They assured me that it was shipped and arrived safely. This was not the case. The poster that I was presenting was accidentally put in a corner of the mailroom and did not get shipped. The presentation was set for that day. I was stressed, angry, upset, embarrassed, and did not know what to do. As I thought about this more and more, I could feel the anxiety in my body just rising and rising to the point where I was just about at tears. It was time for the dinner that I had pre-scheduled and prepaid for, which was taking place the night before the conference actually begun. I decided to go anyways, despite the way I was feeling. When I entered the dining room, I was overtaken by calm lighting, an actual harpist playing beautiful, serene music. The tables were set up in light blue cloths and sparkling dishes, with each dish having a cloth napkin folded to resemble a swan placed lovingly in the center. I found an empty seat and sat down. I said a prayer to myself to allow myself to get rid of this anxiety and enjoy the evening. I was a little bit apprehensive that this was going to happen, but I tried anyways. I figured God can cure all. I opened my eyes after my prayer to hear a soft voice saying to me, "Is this seat taken?" Standing next to me with a soft smile was Dr. Jean Watson. I found her to be genuine, kind, and almost maternal in the way she spoke to me and everyone else at the table and during the conference. During the conference, she would introduce guest speakers with a singing bowl and meditation. Slowly but surely, my anxiety melted completely away, and I felt blessed to be part of this conference and blessed to meet this living legend. We are very blessed to have Jean Watson available to continue her passion for caring. She is the founder and director of the Watson Caring Science Institute, and along with a hand-picked team of professionals, she keeps the web page for this site up to date and pertinent, striving for caring profession to provide care to enhance peace and tranquility amongst mankind. She travels throughout the world, sharing her caring theory and vision, and sharing different conferences. The 10 Caritas are taught and lived through Watson and supporters of this theory. Her goal is to teach men and women involved in caring for others how the 10 Caritas can be used to best care for others. Next time you care for a patient, ask yourself, can I fit any of the 10 Caritas into my daily practices? How can these help? And remember, practicing equality, be authentically present and enabling, cultivate spiritual practices, trust, authenticate caring relationships, express positive and negative feelings, and allow your patients to express these feelings also. Be creative in self in all ways of knowing. Engage in genuine teaching, learning experiences that attend to wholeness and meaning. Create healing environments at all levels. Alignment of your mind, body, spirit for wholeness in all aspects of care. And allowing and being open to miracles. In signing off, I want to thank you each for taking time to listen to this presentation, and do have a blessed day. Bye-bye now.